This morning, 8 organizations and government officials here in the U.S. are working to get ready now that the president has said he will allow up to 100,000 Ukrainian refugees into the United States. Now, the complexities of doing that can be seen in the incredible story of one woman's journey out of Ukraine that we brought you first 3 weeks ago. We spoke to Olga Soy after she and her mother arrived in Poland after fleeing Kyiv. Olga has lived in Chicago for the past decade, but was in her homeland visiting family when Russia launched its invasion. Olga told us about the perilous journey out of Ukraine alongside her mother, seeking refuge in a subway and a school basement bomb shelter before finally crossing the border into Poland and documenting it all on her Instagram page. Olga joins us now live from Krakow, Poland. Olga, first, how are you doing? How's your mom? How has your life been these past 3 weeks since we first talked to you?
Hi, thanks for having me again. Honestly, I can't believe it has been 3 weeks. It still feels like a whole one long day. And since the invasion, it has been a month. And it's just so crazy to realize my mom is doing fine. We're here in Krakow, still trying to figure out the way to bring her to the United States. And yesterday, the announcement happened that, 100,000 people will be able to get to the United States. But so far, there are no real details on how what the process will be. I immediately emailed an attorney to see what the best way would be, but we're still on standby, and hopefully those details will be worked out pretty fast. So
yeah, I know your plan was to get to the U.S. Embassy in Warsaw so your mother could seek asylum and come back to Chicago with you. In your conversation with the lawyer, and we should point out, not everyone has that resource. Not everybody has a family member with them who kind of knows how things work in the United States, right? But are you feeling hopeful this morning?
I am. I think it's great that we have this, little bit of hope, because before that, the only way to bring somebody to the United States was through a visitor's visa. And I was hearing that they were getting denied left and right because the reason to go, is to visit the country for travel and stuff like that. So now that it is there is at least a hope of a path. We're really hopeful and looking forward to, like I said, hearing the details and moving on from there. But so far, we're just, like I said, waiting to see what happens in the next couple of weeks.
Well, you told us your father and other family members were still in southern Ukraine again when we talked 3 weeks ago. Have you been in contact with them? Do you know how they're doing?
Yes, I talk to them daily. I know that some of my family members, are ready to leave as soon as the green corridor opens, but that hasn't happened yet. The city is pretty much locked in still. Nothing has really changed in the past 3 weeks, unfortunately. And, I talk to my family daily. Everybody is just waiting for something to happen because, like I said, the city is locked in and the food supplies are getting more scarce, and it has been happening for the past 3 weeks. Nothing really has happened. So everybody is just waiting to either leave and hopefully get out to Western Ukraine or make it across the border, or people like my dad, he decided to stay because he doesn't want to leave. This is his territory. This is his house. He really doesn't want to get up and go because he's being forced out. So the situation is pretty much the same like it was, unfortunately. And we're just hoping and praying every day that something will happen. And at least there will be a chance to bring food and medical aid and other supplies to the city of Kherson. But so far, unfortunately, nothing has happened.
Well, a lot of people hoping and praying with you, and we look forward to talking to you again as your process moves forward. Our best to you and your mom and your entire family. Thank you so much, Olga.
Thank you.